They've said it themselves, it's like the Super Bowl for them, right? I mean, if they don't knock it out of the park, not to mix my sports metaphors here, but for back to school, they're going to have a tough season. One legacy decision from the former CEO, Ron Johnson, and you remember him, Betty. He was the Apple wonderkind. He was brought in, the idea make JCPenney a little younger, hipper, cooler.
Yes.
But he also did some things, quite frankly, that didn't work. And one of the things were that, in fact, employees, well, they didn't really have to be in uniform, but it really created a lot of confusion for customers about who was working there, who wasn't, where they could pay. And the new CEO, Mike Ullman, says, okay, employees are now going to be easier to spot. So for back to school, they're going to have these sort of red lanyards, if you like. Now, if you take a look at sort of the general strategy, let's say, this shop in a box strategy has really paid off. I sat down with Betsy Schumacher. She's the senior vice president, also general merchandising manager, rather, of the children's apparel division at JCPenney, and we talked about how her division is going to contribute to the bottom line.
Customers have been coming in over the last 10 days since we launched online, and they have photos of the items that they're excited about, and they've been coming in and asking for them. So I think we're going to see some really exciting traffic from this.
So do you think that Joe Fresh Kids is going to be able to drive back to school traffic to JCPenney?
I absolutely do. I think it's a great new story. I think it's a great new fashion, and we're out there talking about it right now.
Okay, so you hear her say that she does, in fact, think that that children's line, Joe Fresh line in particular, can, in fact, contribute to the bottom line for the back-to-school season. As for the recent change in leadership, I also asked Betsy how she's feeling with Ullman at the helm. Here's what she told me.
The difference for me is really feeling the energy to work with such an experienced and accomplished CEO. I mean, Mike's fantastic, both financial community, with all our great people within JCPenney that really respond to his inspirational leadership, and he's a great merchant.
All right, now Ullman has been back since April, and if you take a look at the stock chart, you can see JCPenney up around 18% then, but more importantly, Betty, I mean, the idea is the customers are coming back, or at least the declines are decreasing, so that's a step in the right direction.
Right.